Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels. I'm going to do a card reading and a guided meditation for you. If you haven't already subscribed, I would be incredibly grateful if you would do so. Just hit the little subscribe button below there and that would be awesome. I'd be really, really appreciative if you would do that. So it's been a while since I've been here. I think the last one that I did was right after my house was flooded. And a lot's happened since then. A lot of lessons have happened since then. But all is well, you know, things happen and they're challenges and we move through them and we grow from them. Excuse me. So I want to tell you that I'm very happy to be here with you and very happy to be able to do this card reading and guided meditation for you this evening. I like to do the cards first if you haven't been here before, because the cards start to get you into a little bit of an altered state, take you deep into your inner realms, and then when it's time to go into the guided meditation, bam, you can go very easily and take with you anything that you heard on a cognitive level from the guided meditation, for the card reading, for the card readings that resonated with you, and allow it to kind of germinate in your subconscious so that you can get the answers that you need and the direction that you want. So I would suggest that if you have a question or something you want guidance on or a direction you're not clear about, that you write down what your question is so that by the end of this, you will probably have an answer. And if you don't have an answer at the end of this, you will have an answer in your dreams or an answer when you wake up in the morning. It's kind of how it works. So I want to just talk for just a few minutes. I never really know what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do. Nothing is ever prepared. But I will share with you that I had this flood, and I think I told you about it in the last meditation that I recorded. And I have learned to completely detach from being upset about my surroundings because I'm living in a chaotic mess. Nothing has been done as far as, that happened on April 9th. Today is May 26th that I'm recording this. And no restructuring has been done. No construction has been done. Nothing has been done but to tear out my floors and part of my walls in 3 rooms. So, and I had a big cabinet that collapsed from the water. So all of that was very quickly thrown into boxes, and the boxes are all over the floor. And I have just learned to completely, it was very disruptive for me for a while, a few days. And then I just thought, there's a lesson for me to just completely let go and just allow things to be. So I've gone through several challenges since then, but I think I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and trusting that the guidance is coming to me, that is what I should be doing. And I'm moving forward. Probably this week I'll be signing papers, signing a contract, and the work will begin. And then it will be another, it's been almost 2 months, and then it will be another period of time, several weeks, until it's all back together again. And it will be back together in a different way. So this is the universe saying to me, hey, you've been talking about getting a new kitchen, so let's just make it happen real fast. So the flood happened, you know. Oh, also I was in a car accident. That also happened. But I wasn't seriously injured, thankfully. My car was kind of bashed up, but I wasn't seriously injured. Little stuff with my back and my neck. But other than that, everything's great. And it really is. Everything really is great. It's all going to work out fine. It's been a lesson in allowing, a lesson in just letting things go and allowing. So let's see what the cards have to say, okay? Take a moment right now to think about what your question is. And this will be a reading for all of you, not a reading for me that you're going to be witness to, not a reading for me that you're going to be watching. This is a reading for you. So the cards that come up are going to be relevant to everyone who's watching or listening whenever they watch or listen. Whenever they watch or listen. That's how it works. I'm already starting releasing. Releasing is when I start to yawn, my eyes water, my throat gets a little hoarse. I need to drink something. By the way, this is what I'm drinking, okay? See this right here? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's kind of like my new little thing. Normally I have mushed fresh mint leaves from my backyard that I grow, but I don't have it in there right now because I had my doors locked and my doors were closed when I was recording this, and I didn't feel like unlocking everything and going out there and picking it. But normally I kind of like, they call it modeling, you know, you just kind of like, you know, smush it all together. Anyway, what this is apple cider vinegar with the mother and some Trader Joe's mandarin, I think it's cranberry mandarin, sparkling water, and it's crushed ice, and it's lemon liquid stevia. It's incredibly refreshing. It tastes like a mocktail. It doesn't have any, you know, when they make mocktails, they make them with gin that has the alcohol removed and vodka that has the alcohol removed. But this kind of tastes like that because it's got a little bit of that zing and a little bit of that fizz and a little bit of that sweet. So I like it a lot. It's really good and feels vibrationally like it's something that is beneficial to me right now. We'll see. Maybe it won't be in a few weeks, but right now it feels right. Also, I want to tell you something else. I can probably tell you more about this later, but I just want to mention, I mentioned something about my back. So the accident happened on the 23rd of April, and on the 26th of April, my back was really bothering me. I went to the chiropractor. I go on a regular basis anyway, and I bought a piece of equipment. I've been doing a lot of research on photon therapy, which is light-emitting diodes, and I'm using some of that now. I have 2 pads. I put one on my back and one on my jaw, actually. This morning I put it on my shoulder because my shoulder was really bothering me. And afterwards, my shoulder was fine. I couldn't even lift my arm this morning. And after 30 minutes with the pad on it, it was fabulous. So if you're interested in that, I can send you information on that. I am a clinician. If you are a listener, you will get a discount from just going and buying it off the internet. I'll give you a clinician discount so that you can use it yourself. And the research on it is pretty profound. And so I've been enjoying using that. I've been using it twice a day since I got it. Also something else why I didn't record a class is because I was in Texas for a little while. So when I came back from Texas, I got the machine, and I have been using it every morning and every night since I got it. They give you 30 days to try it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, they refund your money. You just send the whole thing back and they refund your money. But it comes with a little canvas carrying case. You can take it with you when you're traveling. And it's got a cord that goes into a pad. And the dial that you can choose the frequency on has 2 outlets. So you can do 2 pads at once. So I figure, hey, if I'm going to be doing something for 30 minutes, I'm going to do it in 2 areas. So I do it on my jaw because I have some stuff going on here with my bone, and I do it on my back at the same time. So in 30 minutes, it's done. Today, I did an extra 30 minutes on my shoulder. I took the pad that I usually use here, and I put it on my shoulder. So anyway, it's kind of cool, and the research is pretty interesting. So if you want to know more about that, reach out to me, okay? All right, so now we are going to pull some cards and see what they have to say. Take a minute to think of your question. Write your question down so you don't forget, okay? Take just a minute to do that. If you don't know how to ask a question, it's something like, what can I do about the challenge of blank, blank, blank that has been presented to me in my life? Or if it's more specific, what can I do about ABC? Or give me guidance on ABC, whatever the situation is, you know, ABC, fill in the blanks. Okay? Give you a minute to do that, and then we're going to start. We also had a full moon since I've been here. That was last week. Quite a doozy, I must say. They all are. I feel them so strongly these days. I'm sure you do too. Okay, and I'm going to go into my regular deck here. All right, so let's just see what happens here. Give us some information on whatever anyone wants to know about. what can I do about this challenge of blank that has been presented to me? That's a good one to ask. But whatever works for you. We are divinely protected. Oops, we're going to have to look at that card. Oh, it fell on the ground. Okay. This is it, okay? We'll come back to it. But in the meantime, I'm going to get everything out of the way here and put it down so I don't forget it, because it fell out, so it must be relevant. We are divinely protected by healing white light. No negativity can enter into our sphere now or ever. And we ask that the cards give us guidance, going deep within our subconscious mind, triggering the answers which are already inside of us. Okay. Another cool thing that happened, this is really interesting too. On Mother's Day, you know, my mom's going to be 96. So on Mother's Day, I got a note the day before that I had an audition, and it was for, I had to sing, "We Built This World." You know, we built this city on rock and roll. You know, it's a Starship song. So I had to record it before I went to see my mom. The job was shooting in Bucharest, Romania. So I was going to see my mom. I am named after her mother. I'm named after my maternal grandmother. Her name was Esther. So she was born in Bucharest, Romania. Okay, she came to this country as a teenager. My maternal grandmother, who I'm named after. So I was filming it on Mother's Day, and I was going to see my mom, who was 96, and named after her mother, and the project was filming in Bucharest, Romania, and I had to sing "We Built This City on Rock and Roll." And my drummer from my old band in Marin County was the drummer of the Jefferson Starship and the drummer of Hot Tuna and also Jefferson Airplane. So I just thought that was really coincidental. I haven't heard back. I have a feeling I didn't really get that, but I just thought it was kind of a lot of coincidences happening. Right, Luna? She just walked by. So, okay, let's choose some cards here. You know, right? I mean, I come on here and I just talk. I share my life with you. This is not slick. It's not produced. It's not rehearsed. Nothing. It's just me doing my thing, talking to you and pulling cards for you. And let's see what we got, okay? Okay, we got that one. Justice. This one, the World. I like to pull 3 from this deck, one right after the next. And this one, which is the 3 of Wands. Okay, now, rather than tell you what each one means right now, I'm going to pull the rest of the cards and then tell you a little story. The cards will be the narrative. They will give you the direction about what to say. Okay, so we're going to put these guys away in their cute little purple pouch, which I've had for, oh, I don't know, decades. And let's go into this deck right here, one of the angel decks. And let's see what's here. And we'll shuffle this briefly. These cards are all shuffled, okay? When they go back into their boxes, they're all shuffled. So I'm just gonna cut it and take the card on top right here. I love this guy. He looks like an old boyfriend of mine. But my old boyfriend had a lot of long blonde hair, but he had a body like this, kind of like a Greek god body. Okay, prioritize, all right? So let's line these guys up here. Prioritize, okay. And let's go to this deck right here. And see what pops up here. And just a light shuffle, since they've all been shuffled anyway, just to get the energy in there for those of you who are watching and listening whenever you watch and listen, so that the cards can be accurate for you. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this one come up. Mother Mary. Okay. That's not ever come up before. All the times that I have chosen cards or pulled cards from these decks, this card has never come up before. That's pretty wild. Mother Mary. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's go into this angel deck right here and see what's in here that is trying to speak to us and give us information. Quick shuffle for more substantiation and validation and information. Wow. Entrepreneur. Okay. Well, there's a lot of things going on here. And the final deck is going to be the Sacred Forest Oracle. We're going to pull from that and see who we're going to be in our own sacred old forest. You know, we're going to go in our own inner sanctum here. So this is going to show us who we're going to run into there and what the message is that they have for us. Look at the back of these cards. Aren't they beautiful? Very pretty. Okay, we're going to do a light shuffle here and take a card. Whoa, this has never come up either. Aspen Spirit, Courage. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about these and what the story is here. These are trying times for many people, you know. A lot going on in the world right now. And at the risk of being criticized, I'm going to tell you something about myself. I don't watch the news. I can't watch the news. I can't watch the news because I can't sleep if I watch the news. I'm worried about everything. I take it on. As an empath, I take it on, and it's kind of too much for me. I used to be very, very politically oriented and very, very politically active. That was a long time ago. A girl I grew up with was murdered at Kent State. She was my childhood friend. And during the demonstrations at the college that I was at, my boyfriend at the time was bashed in the head with a police baton. What do they call those things? You know, he suffered severe brain damage and was never the same. I actually, his mother came to get him. They put him in jail, actually, and his head, I saw his head. It was like a basketball. He was all swollen and everything. It was horrible. And his mom came and got him, and I never heard from him again. I know he had like permanent brain damage. So I just kind of, after that, I just kind of like retreated from the whole political arena. So I don't watch the news. And I mean, I know a little bit about what's going on because I see little blurbs and things on Facebook and Apple News, but I don't watch TV to watch the news. I don't even watch TV at all, actually. Last time I watched TV was, actually, I watched The Golden Bachelor. Because I submitted myself for the show. Oh, God. A little bit of self-disclosure here, right? Okay, we're going to start first with this card. This is the one that fell out. Okay, let me scoot this guy down here. Okay, this is a Wands card. It's the Nine of Wands. This is about be careful, you know, be aware that you're not being tricked or taken advantage of. You just keep your eyes and ears open. You've been hurt in the past. You've been wounded in the past. Don't let it happen again. Be vigilant. Don't be paranoid, just be aware. Be aware of what's going on around you. And defend yourself. Don't be so vulnerable and open all the time with everybody. You see, this guy has got a bandage on. He's already been damaged. He's already been hurt. Funny that I was just talking about my boyfriend being hit in the head by something that looks like a big old wand by the place. But anyway, there you go. So keep your eyes and ears open. Keep watch and defend yourself. When I say defend yourself, I mean defend yourself emotionally. Don't be so vulnerable, open, and raw. And don't be naive, okay? And it's a 9, so take time for yourself. Take time to be alone for yourself. This one is the Justice card. That's the card. This is the first one that I actually drew from the deck. Here we have the Justice card, and the Justice is, see, he's weighing, he's got these things. Stay balanced, okay? Stay balanced and be ready to defend yourself if you need to. See the sword? Be ready to defend yourself if you need to. And that means with words as well. Stand up for yourself. Don't just be a doormat. He's between 2 solid pillars here, and he's very grounded. He's wearing a red robe, okay? Coming from the heart, green wrap, and surrounded by purple, which is the top chakra color. And actually, the color of the bowl I'm using tonight. See, it's purple. So, let me set that back up here. So, stay centered and grounded and stable and weigh things, and be ready to speak up if you need to for yourself, okay? Be grounded and rooted. Spend time grounding yourself. It helps a lot. But then we've got this, which is the world. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to work out, all right? Be who you are. Don't wear false garments of superficial personality. Just be you. And see, she's wrapped in the purple. Just be you and come from the highest. And it's all going to work out to your benefit because she's got magic wands there, okay? You can do magic. Remember that song? What does that go? You know darn well when you cast a spell, you hypnotize with your eyes. You can do magic, bum, 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 bum. You can do anything that you desire. You know darn well when you cast a spell, you hypnotize with your eyes. So be real, be you. Come from the highest. Don't be false, don't be fake, don't be superficial. And know that you've got your benevolent helpers in other realms helping you, okay? Including those who have passed on. Next card, 3 of Wands, some more wands. Wands are creative, by the way. We've got 2 wands so far, and two wands from the deck that just showed up, and 2 major arcana cards, which are very, very powerful cards. Here we have another wands. This is the 3 of Wands. This is, create. Go for it. Whatever you want to do. See, he's looking out over the water. It's all good. It's calm water. There's little boats out there. He's grounded, wearing red, coming from the heart, with a green thrower over his shoulder. And he's got his hand on the wands. The wands are creative, and they're sprouting. So whatever you have in mind, go for it. It's good, and it's going to turn out okay. But you have to prioritize. You have to prioritize, okay? This is Archangel Metatron, who says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. I'm going to read to you a little bit about that. Prioritize. What's your calling? What makes your heart sing? When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honor your priorities and support your life's mission. Working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron is one of the 2 archangels. This is the releasing part. Metatron is one of the 2 archangels who once walked upon the earth as human men. The other one is Sandalphon. Metatron was the prophet and scribe Enoch, who ascended after his exemplary earth life. He continues working as a scribe and record keeper in heaven. He helps people develop organizational and record-keeping skills as well. When you call upon Metatron, he motivates you to organize your priorities. Well, that's interesting because what I have to do after I finish doing this recording is I have to organize my expenses last week for my insurance broker, who is the one who is covering some of the flood damage. I have to itemize everything and be very organized with my receipts and how I write everything up. So, okay, Metatron, you're going to help me do that later, okay? Maybe there's something that you need to get organized with, and maybe there's something you need to prioritize, because you can do anything you want. You can create anything you want. The cards show that. You got to figure out what it is, and you have to prioritize. Spending your time and energy on the most important things, and that's not social media or watching TV. Then we have Mother Mary. She's never come up before. Mother Mary. Wow, beautiful card. Let's read about Mother Mary. We all know who she is. Mother Mary. Let's see why she showed up. Known as the Queen of the Angels, Mother Mary is the embodiment of unconditional love and compassion. This card calls for you to look at the people in your life as well as yourself with this same love. Mother Mary can help you embrace your gifts and talents and honor yourself in every moment. Oh, my eyes are starting to water. You know, I was just talking to somebody earlier, and they were saying, oh, so-and-so's never going to change. That's just who they are. They've been that way all their life. They've been that way since we know them years ago, Elena. And I was thinking to myself, I kind of think people can change. I think they do change if they want to, and I think they can. I think it's possible. And then in another conversation, I was thinking about someone that I know, and they actually do not behave in a very compassionate manner, in a very kind manner. And I started to open my heart to that person. I mean, not to them, but about that person. And I started thinking about their life and what I know about their life and what they've had to deal with. You know, everybody has trauma. Everybody has horrible things they have to deal with. And they have things that happen to them. And it's all about how we respond and react to those things that happen to us in our life. And this person has become a little mean and bitter and condescending and abrupt and hurtful. And actually, I think that that person is very hurt. And I was thinking about that person earlier today, and I was thinking, being compassionate about that person and not judgmental about that person and their behavior, and understanding that they're angry, and they're angry about the way their life has turned out. Now, some of that is because of the way they behaved. They behaved a certain way for a number of years, and so that's why some of the relationships don't work well. But it's about being compassionate is the point that I'm trying to make. And let's go back to what Mother Mary has to say about that. We all need to, and we need to be compassionate to ourselves about ourselves also. Mary can help you embrace your gifts and talents and honor yourself in every moment. Sometimes called the divine nurturer, she reminds you to be proud of how far you've come in this lifetime and encourages you to keep moving forward. Mother Mary protects, guides, and supports all children, including indigo children. And you are an indigo if you're listening to this. I'm one and you're one. Indigos can be any age, by the way. They're not just children. They're people who feel that they came here to be of service and to accomplish a mission. So Mother Mary protects, guides, and supports all children, including indigos. She also helps you to help other children, or people who behave like children, perhaps. Call upon Mother Mary to open your heart and make you aware of what a blessing you are on this planet. That is really beautiful. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, I hate getting old. I mean, we're all aging, okay? We're all like going at some point. And they said, oh, I just hate getting old. And I thought, hey, be grateful that you're aging, because There are many others that never got the opportunity to get old. They never had the opportunity to age. So aging is a blessing. Growing old is a blessing. Getting older is a blessing. Getting older doesn't mean you're growing old. Getting older means you're just, been around a long time. Take care of yourself and keep your brain function well and keep your body functioning well. And, it's not about, one thing that really bugs me, I'm a clinician too, okay? I'm a functional medicine doctor. People tell me that they have this problem, or a patient will say, this is happening to them, and they tell their doctor, the doctor just says, well, you're just getting old. That is such a cop-out. There are people who are 100 who are not old, I'm sure you've seen that lady. She's 100 years old. She does yoga every day. She's amazing. So that's a cop-out when somebody says, oh, you're just getting old. That's ridiculous. You're not supposed to lose your brain function. You're not supposed to become decrepit. You're not supposed to become inflexible. You're supposed to live your life and enhance this body, this incredible temple that you've been given for your spirit to live in, and take care of it the best you can while you have it. It's a gift. It's a gift. Okay, Mother Mary, so nurture yourself. Next, we have this one right here. How are we doing on time? Time to wrap it up here. Entrepreneur. Okay, so light the fire and share the light. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates, that means the angels are, who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So, remember this card? What do you want to create? What do you want to do? Well, you got the guidance right there telling you, hey, go for it. Go into business for yourself. Get creative. Do something that you wanted to do. Entrepreneur. This card comes to you because you're well suited for self-employment. You have the ideas, the drive, and the self-discipline required for entrepreneurial work. Yet, self-doubts make you hesitate. The angels reassure you that you have what it takes to succeed as an entrepreneur. They will guide and support you along the way, and as long as you follow through on this action, your success is assured. Here are some additional meanings. Your ideas for business are sound. Ease out of your present job by moonlighting with your desired business idea. Take action as you're guided with respect to your career. Fully commit to succeeding in your new business. Well, I guess some of you have been asking questions about that because that's pretty definitive. That's not vague. It's pretty definitive about, being self-employed and following up on some ideas you have. So, go for it. Lastly, let's go into the sacred forest and see who we meet. We're going to see the aspen spirit, and that's courage. See the castle and the aspen trees? Yellow aspen trees. All right, let's see what the aspen spirit has to say, and then we're going to go into our meditation. This is number 3. In the forest, you can hear the whispering of the trees in the aspen grove. Have you ever heard aspens whispering? It's a beautiful sound, actually. Your awareness sinks beneath the surface. You sense the aspen's network of roots, which allows each tree to connect with the rest of the grove. This connection also makes them a single organism, united at the soul level, that can live for thousands of years. If the aspen spirit card has shown up in your life today, it brings a message of courage, protection, community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in life. Know that you are protected and you are safe. You are ready to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what seems to be blocking your way. The aspen's network of roots is a sign that you should be open to support from others. Combine your effort with like-minded individuals. You don't need to do it alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. In Celtic tradition, the aspen was associated with community, endurance, and protection. The Celts chose the wood of the aspen to make their battle shields to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. It sheltered the soul from its deepest fears. Aspen was thought to be the teacher of fearlessness and carried a message of strength in facing the unknown. The spirit of the aspen says, the energy of your inner spiritual warrior is ready to step forward to face any challenges or blockages in life. Be willing to accept the help. Be fearless. Wow. That's really something. This is a very clear reading, very specific, not general, very specific. So let's get into the guided meditation part, okay? So make yourself comfortable right now. I'm gonna cross my legs here. And I suggest you lie down with your back straight. Right, Luna? They should lie down, you think? Yeah. Lie down with your back straight. And you can bring your feet up so that your knees are up toward the ceiling and your feet are flat on the surface of the bed or the floor. If you want to sit up, that's fine too. It's most important that your back is straight. Take a moment to get comfortable. I'm starting to go into a trance. I can actually feel it. You can probably see it too. My eyes are starting to drift. And we're going to begin. Get situated and close your eyes. And we shall begin. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Continue to breathe, being aware of your breath, knowing that every breath takes you deeper and deeper, relaxing you more and more so that you are able to let go of the everyday reality, cares, and concerns, and allow yourself to go even deeper with each sound of my voice, each breath that you take, going deeper and deeper into your own inner sanctum where your answers reside, waiting for you to come and fetch them. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0, and each count allows you to go deeper than the count before. 5, see it in your mind, the number 5. 4, see it in your mind, the number 4. 3, see it in your mind, the number 3. 2, see it in your mind, the number 2. 1, see the number 1. In a moment, I'm going to count down even lower. And when I do, allow the tone that you hear to take you even deeper, letting go even more as we go now from 1 down to 0. Any sounds that you hear, you recognize as everyday normal sounds, and they don't disturb you in any way. Even sounds of Luna allow you to go even deeper with each sound and each breath. It's important to be aware of your surroundings. It's important to be aware of not getting hurt again, not getting traumatized again. Be conscientious and be cautious in business dealings and with those that want to work on projects with you. Be discerning. You don't have to say yes to everything, and you don't have to agree. Give yourself the time and space it takes to make a decision. And if it's not clear, don't move in any direction until it is clear. You'll know. It might take a few days, but you'll know. Do what it takes to keep yourself grounded. Balance all options. And be ready to stand up for yourself and say what you need to say to get your own needs met. This can be done in a kind, fair, yet firm and loving way. If you don't stand up for yourself and defend yourself, no one else will. Take responsibility for yourself. Don't expect others to take responsibility of you and to take care of you. That's your job. Take care of you. Let go of superficial garments, superficial things that you wear to present yourself to the world in a certain way. Let go of all of that. Just be who you are. Come from the highest. Come from the best version of yourself. Just be real. Be authentic. Be genuine. Have integrity. Use your creative energy to create what you want. See it in your mind. See it as if it's already happened. See it as if it's already happened. Let yourself go deep into seeing that thing, that situation, that interaction, as if it's already happened. Take a moment and do that. Fill in the details. See it, feel it, hear it, touch it, smell it. That's it. See it as if it's already done. It's already occurred. And you feel so good about it and so proud of yourself. It's important to prioritize. Prioritize and organize. Do what's most important first. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. The minutes that you waste, you will never have again. Use your time wisely. Be nurturing to yourself and be compassionate and allowing of others. Stay out of judgment. When others commiserate with you, saying judgmental things about others, just allow it to roll off of you. Don't participate in that. Everyone is doing the best they can at any given time, even if they're not living up to your expectations or the expectations of someone who's talking to you about them. They are doing the best they can. Acknowledge people for doing the best they can. Be kind. If you've ever wanted to be an entrepreneur, now's the time. Now's the time. The energy is lining up around you, lining up from the other side to help you. You've got to take the first steps. If that thing is something you've been thinking about, move forward with it. You will have divine help. Entrepreneurs make things happen for themselves. They don't answer to other people. So if you're not thinking of starting a business, just think of this as the entrepreneurial spirit, which is taking care of yourself, being responsible for yourself. And not expecting someone else to take care of you. Have courage. Courage is there available for you. Allow it into your life. Acknowledge it. Be courageous. Be fearless. Be fearless. Fear, F-E-A-R, is false evidence appearing real. It's not real anyway. It's just something you've made up to be afraid of. Letting it all go now and allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. Easily and gently, drifting and floating. That's it. No need to try and do anything. No need to try and see anything. No need to push for answers. Just allow, allow, allow. Everything will come in due timing, in the right timing. All answers will appear, and you will have clear, definitive information, guidance, and direction without needing to push. Just allow, because it's all about divine timing, and you don't have all the cards in your hand. So allow the higher being, whatever you want to call that higher energy, whether it's God or Buddha or Jesus or higher power or universal energy, whatever you choose to call it. That's where the divine timing is coming from. Us in our human minds think we know about divine timing. We just have to be patient and allow it to unfold. It's all been decided before we ever even came into the body. It's been decided by you to give yourself the best lessons this lifetime. And going even deeper. I'm going to count now from 3 down to 1. And each time I count, you'll let go and relax even more. And at the end of this series of counting, you'll hear me snap my fingers, and that will take you even deeper and relax you even more. Beginning now on the count of 3, see the number 3 in your mind's eye. See the number 2 in your mind's eye. See the number 1 in your mind's eye. And relaxing and releasing even more. That's it. Letting go and going deeper and deeper and deeper. There's a part of you that has been waiting for you to give it permission to go deeper and deeper. There's a part of you that has been craving the time for you to take to go deeper and deeper and deeper. The more you nurture yourself, respect your body, and take care of yourself, the more you're able to do that for others, to accept them. to allow them to be who they are. Everyone is doing the best they can at any given time with the equipment that they have. You cannot force a person to run that has no legs. If they don't have the equipment, they can't have the perception. And if they don't have the perception, you can't make them have the perception. You can't make them see it as you see it, because they aren't at that particular level and able to have the introspection and ability to see things on a deep level. Everyone is doing the best they can. Acknowledge them for it. Guidance is available for you. All you have to do is ask. Take the time to go into a deep space like you are now, with the intention of having insight and clarity about a situation. The answers are within you. May you be divinely protected by healing white light. May guidance come to you and you be able to recognize it and hear it and know it's from highest energies guiding you. May you be blessed and feel joyful every day, grateful every day. It has been a gift and a blessing for me to be able to spend this time with you. I wish you many blessings. I look forward to seeing you again and being with you in this dimension again. Namaste. I see the light in you.